really have to teach you guys how to hand fight. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually just going to do a push drill. One of you guys. So our Greco stance, it's not this. This is old-fashioned Greco stance. I don't know if you guys thought that was Greco stance. It's not how it is anymore. I'm still going to bend my legs, still get low, but the difference is instead of bending over, I'm going to keep my hips in and my chest up. So this is my Greco stance. So when we meet in a Greco match, one of the first things that touches is our chest. This is where we're wrestling. So folk style and freestyle, we're wrestling here, right? Our heads are in front of us. Greco, our chest leads, so it's a little different. It's a really different feel. A lot of people are like wrestling's wrestling, like, and to a point that's true. But I think of Greco as a complete different sport as folk style, honestly, because it's a complete different stance. We're looking for complete different things. There are some similarities. I mean, you can do duck unders in both and lots of throws in both, but really, when you get to the top level, they're completely separate. But it's important to learn how to push, because even in folk style, learning pressure. Was he did it here this morning? Forgot. Right? Anyway, so we're getting our chest to chest, and right now we're just one guy to put his hands behind his back. The other guy, I'm just gonna grab his ribs. Okay, put both of our chests around each other. And I'm just gonna push him around for a little bit. You see how my legs are underneath me, my hips underneath me. I'm not bent over. I don't want to see anyone doing this. Everyone get low. It's gonna feel weird because no one's done this before, and it's gonna feel really weird. You guys are you're gonna realize that you use different muscles. You use different leg muscles. You use different arm muscles. You might get a little more tired than usual. So right now, squat. Get right here. Keep your hips underneath you. And I'm just gonna push right now. I'm gonna push. I want to give a little pull. So I'm just gonna push. I'm gonna time you guys. We're gonna go like 10 seconds, 10, 20 seconds. I'm gonna stop. He's gonna go. Hands behind the back, chest on him. Both guys are improving right here, but right now the focus is on me, and we're gonna switch focuses on him. Both guys are learning how to get in their stance and get their chest on them and push. But right now it's really my push. See how I'm not doing this, guys? Again, my hips are underneath, my head's up. Okay. Any questions? Really easy drill. I'm gonna time you guys. There it is. Ready? At the same time. So I don't want to reach outside, because now I'm giving him underhooks. If I attack the outside of his arms, now he has the advantage. So instead, I'm going to attack, and I'm going to turn my palms down, and I'm going over top of his arms right here. If I go over one arm, that's fine. If I go over both arms, that's fine. I'm going over top of his arms, because that's where I dig to my underhooks. Right now, you're either going to pick two arms, one arm, or you can go inside one and just grab the other one. Okay, but I don't want to go double outside. So one of your hands are turned inside. Make sense? One of your hands are turned, your palm is facing down. Chest on him again. It's not like this, right? Most of you guys are doing pretty good here. I'm still low. I'm going to push. I'm just going to push right here with these hands. Or then back off. Let's do like 3 in a row. Now it's here. Push it, push it. Back off. And then go ahead on the other side. Push. Right here. Okay, just first contact, so it's like a 2-second drill. It's like, oh, there it is. Let go. Again. Oh, there it is. See how I'm pushing my legs? Whistle blows. Oh, there it is. Got it? So I'm actually going to clap my hands. One guy's going. The other guy's just going to push a little bit. I'm going to clap my hand, or I'll say go. I'll say go. The guy going, you're going to pressure. Meet your chest, grab the hands, and back off. We're going to go 3 in a row, then the other guy goes. Got it? All right, ready? Some more rules with underhooks, especially Greco, but it goes for all 3 styles for my underhooks when I push. So if I'm going to push with underhooks, I don't want him to have a hook on my elbows. So I want my elbows back and in. So I call this my shallow underhook. I'm not deep. Okay, I barely have, it's like almost not even hook. It's just barely right here. I'm just kind of push on his ribs. I might have one a little bit deeper. You see where my elbows are? My elbows are back. If he can hook, or has one hook, I'm not going to push, because he might throw me. Okay? So don't let him hook. Keep your elbows back. And this is where I'm pushing. Yeah, I can push from here. I can push him out from here. If he doesn't have my elbows, I'm not going to get thrown. Okay? Now if I want to pull or if I have deep underhooks, which way am I going? I go backwards. So right now I have a deep underhook. He might have an overhook. This is where I go backwards. Now look what am I bent over or standing up now? This is where I stand up. It might feel weird. But I'm literally arching. He can't trip me. It's Greco. I'm safe here. He can't even block my knee and try to throw me with his knee because it's Greco. So I'm pretty safe here. Right? So push with underhooks, I'm low, and my elbows are back. Pull with underhooks, my elbows are high. Okay, I'm giving my elbows almost, and I'm standing up and I'm backing up. Push, lower my level. Get your elbows back. Pull. Push. Pull. Push. Pull. Push. Pull. Right? You guys see the difference there? So when I pull, I don't pull like this. I'm going to see a lot of you guys doing this. Where are my hips right here? They're out. They're out. Okay? Put your hips in. It's gonna feel different. When you put your hips in, you're going to feel like you're in danger, but you're not. I'm in danger when my hips are out. This is what he wants for his headlock. Because now he has space to turn his hips in and get the throw. If my hips are in, he has no space to get through. Backwards, forwards. Backwards, forwards. Even if it's a one underhook. One underhook. If I'm going to push, get this elbow back. Get this elbow back right here and push. If I'm on a wrist. If I want to pull, pull. Push. Pull. Same thing. Any questions here? So we're starting first contact. Starting first contact, over, under, or both under, or both arms, whatever it is. Push, and I'm going to push down and into my underhook. Practice your push, and go deep, and practice your pull. Got it? Ready? So when I do this, like I said, I don't want him to try to throw me every time, okay? Because that's not realistic. But sometimes he will. So sometimes he's just gonna let me push him out. I get the push out. Other times he might fight back. He might not throw me, but he might like try to throw me to one side, like twist. Okay, yeah, like that. I gotta keep his butt to the edge. Push. Okay. Or if he tries to throw me, right here, I might duck my head. Or when he tries to throw me, I might just step in and get my hips in and bring him down. But he's going 70, 80%, I'm going 100%. If you get headlocked, you're in bad position. Got it? Any questions on the drill? You're going to go like 10 each guy. Go like 2 and 2 or so. Got it? Any questions? Ready? That's no points. The ref's going to do this, which means all you did is push him out. A push out is called a push out point, but if you just push them out, if you're going for the push out, they're not going to call it. So I have to trick the reps. Obviously, I'm just trying to get the push out right here. I push, we get to the edge. If I extend my arms, it's not going to work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lower my level and hit a knee, almost like a double leg, and just get one final push. That makes him look like then I'm trying to attack him. If he thinks I'm attacking him, he goes out, I get the point. If he thinks I'm just going for the push out, it's no points. I'll call him back. Sometimes they get mad at me and caution me. So you gotta show the refs that you're trying to score. Does that make sense? Alright, keep going. Lower your level, big push in the air. Make them look like I want this opposite arm this time. Maybe I like this arm. Straighten the arm. Come to my 2-on-1. Now this shoulder is in, so which way am I gonna go? This way or this way? This way, yes. Pull the arm to me. I'm opening this elbow out. Don't do this because the ref's gonna stop it, right? I can do it a little bit. Just try to straighten it. Don't try to break his elbow. But I'm pulling this tricep to my chest. It's part of my chest right here. I switch directions. I throw the other shoulder in. My head switches. Throw my other shoulder in. Head switches. Throw my other shoulder in. Head switches. I'm ripping his arm off. Ripping his arm off. Got it? This is the next drill. First contact. Boom. Straighten the arm. 2-on-1. One shoulder. Other shoulder. Straighten that arm. One shoulder, other shoulder. Make this arm yours. Got it? Any questions? Ready? Up. Okay, go from the wrist above, going back to my arm drag. But this time it's Greco. I'm going to step deep in, and I'm going to the far hip. So reach, far hip. See how deep I stepped? And from here, I lock my hands. I'm going to stop there. 2 on 1. I twist in. I whip. I twist. I wait till this leg goes in front. I'm sagging down on the wrist. I switch this hand, this bottom hand comes up above. I rip it across my chest. And I reach the far hip. Lock my hands. Any questions there?
Will you show the...
Just this? Alright. I'm pulling the wrist down, I'm twisting the bicep up. The whip?
Yeah.
Wait till that same leg's in front. And it's the same thing we learned the first day. I just turn my hips in like I'm throwing in. Right there. And watch this. If I do this and this head goes down, what did I say we can score from here? Same thing as folk style. Lock your hand. Now I can lock my hands. It's going to be a little different because I'm not double legging here. Okay. Lock your hands. I'm going to push in. Again, do I have to watch my legs here, guys?
No.
Bring your hips in. He's going to push back. Snap. Go behind. You have to go to the hip and Greco because you can't grab the leg, right? Get the high lock your hands. Any questions? Sounds good. Ready? It's left. I taught left. I teach inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside. So this is my favorite step on my arm drag. But really you can do anything. You can step in with your right side if you like it, or you can step in with your left around back if you like it. But watch my hips on all three. There's here, there's here, and there's here. Where are my hips on all three? They're right next to his. Okay? On any of them, if I step in and my hips are out, or my hips are back like this, what's going to happen? Nothing. You're just going to twist out, not going to get any points. So you can step in with either the leg, really, spring them back down. I taught you my favorite. This one's my favorite because he has to get over my leg to step out. Okay, that's why I like this. Sometimes I don't even lock my hands. I just spin it down right here. Other times, I'll give this drag, and I'll go to lock my hands, and he'll slide his arm out and face me. I'll pick him up. Other times, I'll get right here, I'll trap the arm, and bring him down. And what do I have right here?
Trap arm gut.
Trap arm gut. I mean, it's all different. Okay? You go out there, you can try both legs. Just get your hips in next to him. Got it? Ready? Both hands. So what do I need to do with my level? I need to drop it, okay? Even though I'm not attacking his legs, I still need to drop my level. I want to attack the bottom of his hips. Up here he's strong. Okay, I want to attack his hips. Right here. So see what I did with my level? I lowered my level. I'll even drop to my back knee. Okay? So this is a folk style penetration, right? We drop to our front knee. This is our Greco penetration. Because in folk style we go forward, in Greco we push back up to lift them. Okay? So Greco penetration right here. Lower our level. Drop to your back knee if you want to. Right here. Either twist them down or lock your hands and pick them up. Got it? Lower level. Ready? Okay. And in Greco, for those of you who don't know, if there's no score, the ref will actually look at the guy trying to score and he'll warn the other guy, and he'll give you a free point, and then he'll make you go down and you get a chance to cheer him on top. And I'm gonna show you how to do it at garbage now. We're gonna go cover basic gut with some really key principles here. So for Greco specifically, this hardly ever happens in freestyle, but just for the rule purposes, freestyle, the only time you actually start here is if he gets a caution on his back. That hardly ever happens in freestyle, but in Greco, it happens almost every match. The ref will blow his whistle, he'll give you a point, or he'll give him a point, you go down, one of these, either or. He has to start on bottom, hit just like this. Yes, his chest has to be up just a little bit right there, and that's probably too much. Right here, so just for rule purposes, this is how he starts. For how I start, my knees have to be on the side, my hands face forward, have to go on his back. His shoulder is right here. So this is how you start in Greco. So first things first, how to get a lock. I'm just going to show 3 quick ways real quick, and then we'll go through coverage. So one of my favorite ways, go right here. deep cross face, lift the cross face up, there's my lock. Okay, smirch way, whistle blows, cross face, lift up, deep lock. Another way I like, whistle blows, go deep, like over top, like a reverse claw ride. Okay, pulse my hand, and move him to the side. Right there, there's my lock. One more time. Whistle blows, reverse claw. Push my hand right behind his arm, and just you can step up like you're running a bar almost. Throw him over. Get my lock. Last one. Okay. Whistle blows. I'm going underneath. I'm bumping his elbow right here. As I bump his elbow, lift it. I'm just driving over top. Okay, those are some basic ways to get my gut wrench. If you have another way, that's fine too. What I want to do is just like, oh, come over here and start trying to get a lock, because you're not going to get that on a good guy. So lift the head, lift the shoulder. You can also lift the near shoulder. If you want to do this, you can lift the far shoulder. Whatever works. Okay, get creative. Okay, but so for a gut wrench, we get it locked. Okay, if I'm going to go right, as most of you guys will, I want my left arm a little bit deeper. So everyone right-handed here for the most part. All right, so everyone's going to get their left arm deep. And your palm, for drill purposes, we're going to slap the mat. We're going to leave our palm down. Okay, and so see how my palm's facing down right here? This is where we want to be. And it's deep. It's not shallow. It's deep. My other hand comes underneath, and I lock. I want you guys to lock on your forearms right now, or tight. If you have long arms, you got long arms. A couple of you guys got long arms. You can get elbow to elbow. It's a game changer. I wish I was that long. All right, but I'm not. You right here. Palm down. Okay, if I'm going right, left palm's down, underneath. Grab my forearms. Now right here, this is important, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cover both hips. I'm going to put my head up front. So now he doesn't know which way I'm going. He might have a good idea, but he doesn't know yet. And look where my hips are. Are they up or down? Okay. Right now, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I want you guys, until you've done 1,000 cuts like this, right now, when you guys are still learning it, we gotta get your hips right. So every time you do a gut right now, you're gonna sprawl your hips between his legs, down to the mat. And right here, we're gonna drive our chest in and drive up slowly. Did my butt go up in the air like this? No, it stayed in, my hips are in. We're driving up, driving up, driving up. Okay? So if I'm going right, I'm gonna put more pressure on my right shoulder. If I'm going left, I'm gonna put more pressure on my left shoulder. Okay? Find this lock. Okay? Sprawl my hips down. The reason I do this, because if I start driving right here, my shoulders get really high. Yeah, I want when I do my gut wrench, I want my lock right here and my pressure right here, so they're right on top of each other, pushing against each other. That makes sense? So it gets extra tight. If my shoulders are way up here, it's not as tight. Now I'm pulling here, pushing here. So instead of starting your drive even and slide up, I'm going to start my drive low and drive up so we're even. Make sense? Next thing, turn your head this way. Next thing we're doing, okay, we've sprawled our hips, we've driven up, our right shoulder is in, that means we're kind of looking to the left. Have I brought my legs outside his legs yet? No, I'm still in between his legs. I drive up right here. I'm going to bring my left leg clear up in his crotch, right here. Did my shoulder slide up when I did this, guys? I would get right here and I step up, and has my shoulders changed? They're still the same. I'm like in a really tight ball right here. High in the crotch. Where do you guys think my right knee goes? At this point. Don't tell me. Close. I'm going to load it above my elbow. I'm going to go on the other side right now. So I'm going left now. I drive up. Right leg goes high in the crotch. And the side you're going, that knee goes above your elbow on every gut wrench you ever do. Okay? You go back to this side. You step up. Your leg goes above your elbow. Okay, and I'm driving forward still. I haven't even gone to the side. Driving forward still. And then as I load him up on my hip, I start bringing him to the side just a little bit. Right here. See how my knee is going underneath? right here, up through, finish leg up. Throw back, here we go again. Drive up, keep that right shoulder in, step up behind the crotch, knee above the elbow, drive with your feet, up. Here's my gut wrench. Any questions here? The key to the gut wrench is keeping your chest and shoulder tight. This is every beginner and even some more advanced guys do this. This is where the gut wrenches don't work on the best guys. I get this lock, even if I'm really strong and have a good gut wrench, have a good lock, a lot of people do this. They bring their hips out and they try to drive like this. It's not going to work. Drive your hips on top of them the whole time. My hips don't come to the side. My hips stay on top of them, stay on top of them. I'm still on top of them right here. Then I come to the side the last second. Any questions? Right. We're going to probably spend the rest of the time on this. This is a really important part right here. Ready? Do a lift in Greco, because in Greco you have your gut wrenches, but I can lift them up my feet, bombing. But because you can't have my legs, right? It's really good, and you get 4 or 5 points instead of just 2. So I'm going to show you my top turn on top. I lift more guys than I gut wrench. This is more high level. Some of you guys are going to really struggle with this, okay? I was just going to show Jace, but I thought you guys would have fun trying to do it. So when I get this lock, I'm going to get a little different lock than my gut wrench. I'm going to get this lock. I'm going to shoot my same arm deep left arm right here. Okay, then I'm just going to do a little hook grip. Hook grip right here, just like this. Okay, so my lock's looser right now. Because when it's tight, I gut wrench. But if I'm right here and I try to get to my feet, guys, it's hard to lift right here. There's not a lot of space. But if I'm loose, it's easier to get to my feet. Does that make sense? So from here, I shoot this arm underneath. I lock. It's important right here that I need to tighten it up before I adjust my body. Because better guys, if I just jump sides like he's gonna move, my lock's gonna. It's like if I just jump sides right now, it loosens up. What a better guy would do, he'd jump forward, and now I'm on the legs, and the ref calls it up, right? So to prevent it from getting on the legs, I pinch my shoulder tight and my head tight, just right here. I'm gonna walk all the way in the circle to this side. Now here, you know, remember how I said my gut wrench, I want my shoulder here, my lock here and my shoulder here? So that goes for gut wrench. Right now I'm not gutting him, but I am gonna give him some pressure. So I'm not gonna follow that rule right now. Right now I have my lock low on the hip, my shoulder's going straight up here in his back. Okay, I'm not really gonna turn him here unless he's weak and turns for me, but I'm gonna give him pressure. And circle a little this way. Right here. So again, like I told you, we never bring both legs out. That's for gut wrenches. This is different. We're lifting now. Now I bring both legs out to the side. My shoulder's way up here. My arms are straight. My foot goes on his hip, and I'm pulling him to the side. What is he going to do when I get his pressure? He's going to turn into me. Yes, he's going to throw this hip up, get your left hip up. That's what he does. So he opens up a free turn to the far side. Now from here, this is where my speed comes in. Now spin back the other way. Can you have this right now? This way. So now I have the lift set up. My lock is loose, but I'm putting a lot of pressure on him, so he's not moving a lot. He's turned into me because he has to respect this, even though I'm not trying to turn him. I'm just giving him pressure. Now from here, I'm going to jump from here all the way to the other side. There's 2 things I can do. I can jump 1 foot in the middle and 1 foot outside, or I can jump both feet to the other side. But either way, I want my legs wide. Like if I'm doing a clean, where do I want my feet? Show me where do I want my feet.
Like shoulder width?
Yeah, like right, shoulder width, right? But it's going to be hard to clean right here, right? Same thing for this lift. I want my feet right by here. A little wider is fine, but not closer. Okay? So give him pressure. I'm trying to turn him left just to fake him out. Jump, jump. Okay, again, Tavin, I'm picking on you because you're the buff guy. Is this a good lifting position right here?
Not really.
What do I need to do?
Straighten your back.
Straighten my back and what?
Butt lower your hip.
Butt lower, what else? Head up. Right here, lift. Cinch my lock tighter. And that's the lift. And then I'll show you. I'll get thrown on your head. It'll be fun. Ready? Right here. Push, 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 push. He turns into me. Lift. Cinch. Woo! Right there. Short corner. Woo! You want to get thrown? No? Back down. I'm not going to do it fast. Okay. That hurts my hamstring. So I have my lock low on the far side. Hook lock. I'm stepping in my hip. I'm giving him pressure to fake him out. From here, it's quick, guys. It's got to be quick. Step. Step. Lifting position. Lift his hips up. Here's my lock. And then from here, we're just going to do governors in the air. I get right here. I'm throwing, just like I'm doing a gut wrench, I'm throwing over my top shoulder. I'm looking. It's nothing crazy. It's not straight back. It's not dangerous at all. Really easy drill. I'm not lifting him up and doing this. Okay, that's what like people think of when they think of Greco is souffles, right? That's not realistic. It doesn't work for the best guys. You get them up, and you do gut wrench in the air. Any questions? Go out, try it. Be careful if you're going to throw. Be careful when you're throwing. I'm going to really focus on Jace. I think he's really the only one that might be able to do this so far. Go. You think you can lift?
Yes.
Yeah? I'll help him too.
Jace.
All right, ready?